Tonight on the news, Vice President Yemi Osinbajo inaugurates FRSC training school, advocates for purposeful cooperation between federal and state governments. Wife of the President, Aisha Muhammadu Buhari, calls for intense prayers for lasting peace and development in Nigeria. Plus, Director General of NTA wins NUJ Lifetime Achievement Award. A beautiful evening to you out there, and thank you for joining us on the news at 7, coming to you from Nta Channel 12, Abeokuta. I am Yemi Dalimo with the news. A community in Delta State was thrown into merry mood with the inauguration of a Federal Road Safety Corps Marshal Inspectorate Training School in the area. The Marshal Inspectorate Training School was sponsored by the state government, a gesture seen as one of the benefits of purposeful cooperation between the federal and the state government. State House correspondent Jide Onifade tells us more on this.
Members of the Delta State Executive, the legislature, top members of the judiciary troop out to receive Vice President Yemi Osinbajo to Delta State. It is quite obvious that the cordial relationship between the federal government, through its agency, the Federal Road Safety Corps, and the state is not fluid. It is a happy time for the people of Ika Northeast local government of the area, especially in Owa Alero and Everett, about the development arising from this relationship, and they celebrate with proper pageantry in welcoming the Vice President to the area. Chairman Delta State Traditional Rulers Council and B of Owa Alero, Dr. Emmanuel Efeizomo II, on behalf of the people, presented a kwacha, a traditional gift, to the Vice President for the visit.
We respect the federal government. We adore federal government. We support federal government. We will work for the unity of this country. We will work for the progression of this country. The development of this country will depends a great deal on this type of cooperation. This country is a country of 36 states and a federal capital territory. Each of those states, regardless of the party in power, is an important component of the federation. And the greater the cooperation, the greater the chances that we'll have the kind of country that we all dream about.
It's a day the people will not forget in a hurry and feel highly elated as their son and governor of the state has done them proud by sponsoring and attracting this massive road safety marshal training school into their area.
The federal government will continue to support organizations that demonstrate commitment to their statutory duties, such as the FRC. Let me again appreciate the government and people of Delta State for the huge financial resources dedicated to this project. It is certainly an investment with long-term returns to the immediate community, the state, and the country in general.
Is this a thing of joy for us as an administration that we're able to leverage a good relationship with the federal government to attract this project to the doorstep of our people, the first of its kind in the Southside geopolitical region? It is also a pride that through this project, the Delta State government is able to contribute in a significant way to the overall improvement of road safety in our country, Nigeria.
Corps Marshal Popoyo Yemi, who says the Corps has always desired to have institutions such as this, describes it as a dream come true and shows appreciation to both the Vice President and the Governor, stressing that the people of the area and the country as a whole would benefit immensely from the institution.
Proves that in the spirit of intergovernmental relations between federal and states, a lot can be achieved depending on the leadership. And the governor of Delta State has demonstrated a purposeful leadership by giving a support to a federal government organization. Most important thing is that it fulfills the gap existing in the corps by having the intermediate cadre, inspectorate cadres training. And this has met the aspiration of the management of Federal Road Safety Corps.
And with more support and cooperation from other states, then the showers of blessings will certainly not cease falling on the people.
The need for all Nigerians to intensify prayers and supplications for the lasting peace and development of the country have been emphasized during the 2021 annual State House Iftar put together by the First Lady of Nigeria, Aisha Muhammadu Buhari. State House correspondent Aliu Tuko tells us more.
The Moshood of the Abuja National Mosque, Professor Sheikh Ahmad Kaladanchi, led the congregation of the Maghrib prayer before the commencement of the breaking of Ramadan fast. Participants across all divides, irrespective of cultural differences and faith, have converged for the 2021 edition of the State House Annual Iftar, put together by the Nigeria's First Lady Aisha Muhammadu Buhari. Ramadan, as one of the 5 pillars of Islam, is described by speakers as the light and blessing to mankind, spiritual rejuvenation and sober reflection. They emphasized the need for people to devote their time for prayers and supplications for the country and the leaders, especially within these last 10 days of Ramadan, in order to overcome the challenges of insecurity and to take the lessons of Ramadan beyond the fasting period to achieve a more secured nation.
The month is teaching us how to be honest, how to be patient, how to face problems, how to thank Almighty Allah, how to work hard, how to be friendly to everybody, how to assist the poor. And we do hope that, inshallah, we will continue to observe all these important lessons.
There can therefore not be a better time for us to come together, pray together for the challenges facing our nation, security, economic, and social, taking into consideration the blessings associated with prayers in this exceptional time in the life of Muslims.
We must also pray for our leaders, because these are periods of taking decisions.
Why are all these things happening to this great country that we love so much? Maybe because we must intensify our prayers.
Speakers also emphasized the need for Nigerians to love, respect, and tolerate one another, and to also be vigilant, as security is everybody's responsibility. From the State House, Aliu Kabir, NTA News.
Thank you, Ali Kabir. May Almighty Allah accept our prayers. And still on, if our religious leaders in the country have been advised to focus their teachings on messages of hope and unity, and always pray for quick end to all threats to our national security. This was the thrust of a paper delivered by Honorable Abdul Rahim Ahmad Sai at the Ramadan Iftar organized by Ogun State Government. Muiwa Omomumi's report is presented in this package.
In the paper entitled Threats to National Security and Unity, Religion as a Panacea or Problem, Justice Abdul Rahim Ahmad Sai of the Sharia Court of Appeal, Kwara State, urged clerics to always focus their sermons on peaceful coexistence in the country and collaborate with the government to fight corruption. He enjoined the media to be guided by the ethics of their profession so as not to compromise national security in their reportage.
Religion has not been the root cause. I would say the religion is not doing enough to salvage Nigerians, especially in this crucial time. All the prophets and messengers have been raised to teach values such as truthfulness, honesty, loyalty, spirit of sacrifice,
dedication to God and humanity. These are the values that we will read in the pages of the glorious Quran, and I want to believe as well, even in the pages of the other book.
Ogun State Governor Prince Nta Abeokuta, who appealed for more religious tolerance in the country, commended the Muslim community in Ogun State for their support to his administration.
Islam is a religion of peace. All of us, irrespective of our religious persuasions, owe it is sacred duty to always engage only in acts that promote peace, security, and unity in Nigeria. Neither of the two major religions in the country support banditry, insurgency, kidnapping, or rebellion against the state. It is important to note that all of us, leaders and followers, government and people, have the responsibility towards the security and unity of actions and inactions without become a threat to security and unity.
At the iftar, special prayers were offered for peace, unity, and progress of Ogun State and Nigeria in general.
One of the greatest legacies to be remembered for is how much of a difference an individual has been able to make, either in the course of events or in people's lives. This analogy best describes a man whom the Nigerian Union of Journalists (NUJ) had adjudged winner of this year's Lifetime Achievement Award for his contributions to free press in Nigeria. He is the Director General of NTA, Malam Yakubu Ibn Mohammed. Charles Alpha tells us more about the NUJ Awards nights.
Fourth arm of government, so it is recognized by the 1999 Constitution as amended. The press is meant to be truly free with unlimited access to transparent and reliable information. Instead, harassment, threats, physical injuries, imprisonment, and death stare in the faces of practitioners in the line of duty. This gathering of the House of the Nigerian Union of Journalists is an it is all about celebration.
This event is also honoring media owners, corporations, political and public office holders who have actively supported press freedom in Nigeria.
Yakubu Ibn Mohammed, the DG NTA represented, is one of those recognized by the Nigeria Union of Journalists for his rich professional service and resilience in support of the press freedom. He bagged the Lifetime Achievement Award. Also, honored with the Distinguished Friend of the Media Award was the Speaker, House of Representatives, Femi Gbajabiamila, Governor of Bayelsa State, and the Group Managing Director of the Nigeria National Petroleum Corporation, NNPC, all represented. Defender of the Press Award went to the Chairman Senate Committee on Appropriation, Senator Barrow Jibrin, and the President of Rock Global Investment Network, London, Dr. Samson Agada Omale.
Not only having press in a democracy, but having press freedom. So I stand for that. And we all stand for that. I will continue to protect this very, very important democratic ideal.
This year's award is a combination of the 2020 and 2021 Press Freedom Awards. In Abuja, Charles Alpha, NTA News.
Congratulations to our Director General. Is an award well deserved. Moving on, the Minister of State Foreign Affairs, Ambassador Zubairu Dada, says harnessing the human capital and material resources of Nigerians in diaspora towards the social, economic, cultural, and political development of Nigeria can no longer be ignored. Ambassador Dada stated this at the inaugural Diaspora Quarterly Lecture Series in Abuja with the theme Mobilizing Nigerians in Diaspora for National Development. State Foreign Affairs Ambassador Zubairu Dada said it is legitimate to describe the Nigerian diaspora as catalyst for accelerated development, as Nigeria deserves to be treated and regarded as such. He noted that the Nigerian diaspora community globally is well educated, resourceful, skilled, talented, and exposed to global best practices and patriotic in terms of maintaining filial relationships with Nigeria. Ambassador Dada described the establishment of the Nigerians in Diaspora Commission, National Diaspora Policy, Constitution of Senate and House of Representatives Committee on Diaspora Affairs, building and strengthening ties with diaspora, among others, as tools for tapping into the enormous potentials of the diasporas. According to him, the outcome of which has led to the numerous contributions from diaspora on health, education, sports, entertainment, ICT, and agriculture. The Minister of Interior, Ogbeni Rauf Adegboshola, while speaking on the achievements and sweeping reforms embarked upon by the ministry and its parastatals, particularly the Nigerian Immigration Service, says the ministry has established front offices in some selected airports in Nigeria. On application and issuance of passports, the Interior Minister says the shortage of passports will soon be a thing of the past, as they are working hard to resolve it. He stressed that all passport applications should be made online and its process takes only 2 weeks, after which the applicants will be informed via emails, and all the affiliates of the service are now having passport support centers.
As soon as you land in Nigeria and the total passport is taken over, the airport, but at the airports I've mentioned, you can renew your passport, your expired passport. It is in this regard that Nigerian regions have been recently granted a waiver for Nigerians with expired passports desirous of coming to Nigeria to do so without fear of harassment by airlines.
The chairman and CEO, Nigerians in Diaspora Commission, Abike Dabiri Erewa, explained that the Diaspora Quarterly Lecture Series is projected as a major aspect of national discourse, where Nigerians can be kept abreast of the government policies, programs, and projects in Nigeria and our diaspora community.
We hope that we'll also be able to connect you, Nigerians in the diaspora, with opportunities that are bound back home in Nigeria, as we have this constant and continuous conversation. So we encourage all of you Nigerians abroad to participate at this webinar. It's going to be once a quarter, and we will be selecting things that topics that you say you want to hear.
Some participants across Africa, Asia, Oceania, Europe, UK, and the Americas ask questions on current issues facing Nigeria, ranging from insecurity, inefficient power supply, issuance of national ID cards, diaspora voting, constitution of the diaspora board members of NITCOM, diaspora engagement, as well as foreign direct investment, among others. The issues were well marshaled out by the Minister of State Foreign Affairs, Ambassador Zubairu Dada, and the Chairman CEO NITCOM, Honorable Abike Dabiri Erewa. Over 2,000 participants who virtually to the inaugural Diaspora Quarterly Lecture Series. Yemi Dalemo, NTA News.
And still to come, Ondo State Governor directs security agencies to arrest anyone found with illegal weapons. These and other stories will come your way after the timeout. Stay with us.
Pockets. So what if I told you these cards are the same? Okay, so I want to show us your card. Just wait a second. I want to check into your beautiful shoe. As you cannot see, all the numbers are 777. 777 is the magic number.
The whole sensational world of glow, now accessible through one code. *777#. Magic lives here.
Imagine the joy that fills your heart when you have just given birth. Whatever your size, we've got you. With our Buy Right chat, you can get the best mattress that goes with your body weight. Don't just buy a mattress, buy a Vitafoam mattress. Vitafoam, the fine art of living.
Ajaye go gym. You won't go shake your body. Instead they make it calm down. It the form say sabi. You want to grow 6 packs in a day. I beg you not to pass your power. You want to show yourself. Who the service in matter?
Whatever your size, find it with the new Airtel data plans. Dial *141# now to get the plan that suits you. Airtel, the smartphone network.
Welcome back. And on this note that we wrap up the news tonight, we want to thank you for watching. Good night and have a blessed week ahead.